Good afternoon, and welcome to the final performance of our grand finale concert, where you will hear the Red Band under the direction of Mr. Artie Adams. Mr. Artie Adams is a veteran music educator with over 37 years of teaching experience. Mr. Adams began his teaching career in Taylorsville, Mississippi in 1988. During his 6-year tenure at Taylorsville, the band program tripled in size, received their first superior ratings in more than 15 years. In 1993, Mr. Adams accepted the position as Director of Bands at South Jones High School in Ellisville, Mississippi. Over the next 24 years, South Jones built a reputation as one of the most successful band programs in the state of Mississippi. Mr. Adams is a Hall of Fame and honors graduate of Jones County Junior College. He received both his bachelor's and master's of music education from the University of Southern Mississippi. Among the awards and honors Mr. Adams has received includes being named in 1993 A.E. McLean Outstanding Young Band Director for Mississippi, Outstanding Director for the District 5 Band Director Association in 2000, 2005, 2009, and 2011, Mississippi Lions All-State Staff Director in 1998, 2001, 2007, and 2015, Outstanding Bandmaster for the State of Mississippi in 2009, Jones County AEE Award of Excellence in Education, Who's Who Among American Teachers, Star Teacher, and Teacher of the Year for South Jones High School, a 2-term president of the Southeast Mississippi Band Director Association, and a past president of the Mississippi Delta chapter of Phi Beta Mu. Mr. Adams received the 2013 National Band Association Citation of Excellence, and in 2018, Mr. Adams was voted into the Southeast Mississippi Band Directors Hall of Fame. Currently, Mr. Adams is an adjunct professor of music education at the University of Southern Mississippi and directs the Jones County Homeschool Band. Artie is married to his high school sweetheart, Sheila. They have a son, Andrew, a daughter, and a son-in-law, Abby and Jordan Gunn, and one granddaughter, Sophie Claire. Selections for today's concert for the Red Band include Tale of the Trolls by Greg Ferraris, Lux Arunque by Eric Whitaker, Bonnie Annie Laurie March by John Philip Sousa, and Incandescence by Adrian Sims. Please join me in welcoming to the stage the Red Band under the direction of Mr. Artie Adams.
Good afternoon. In case you're wondering why I'm here to present the Jim Mack and Dex Johnson Outstanding Musician Awards. We've talked about these earlier. They were a longtime music store that grew from a small business in 1978. And Rosie, Dex's wife, decided to give back to the state of Mississippi by presenting these awards. And so I would like to present these awards for the Outstanding Musician in the Red Band to Jaden Cox and Maggie Chin. I would also like to just give one final statement before we all depart for busier times and a hectic season. When I was young, I thought being an advocate about something meant that I needed to fuss about something. And that is so not true. Being an advocate for something that you find valuable means that you sing its praises from every corner. So as we go out into all over the state to our separate schools and communities and organizations and things that we know and love, make sure that you share the joy of the music that your children make. That changes lives. It changes their life, it changes our lives, and it changes the lives of those around us. So let me challenge you. Be an advocate for what we love. As my last official duty today, I'm going to give out the recipient or announce the recipient of the drawing for the $50 prize for going and visiting all the college vendors, and that goes to Ashley Dickerson.
Mr. Adams, the students have a gift that they would like to present to you at this time.
Thank you. I was hoping that there would maybe be some more bottled water in there because it's quite a workout. Hopefully I've caught my breath since the first time that we came to the mic, but I just want to give a few comments, a few thank yous that have already been spoken. A huge shout out to the guys that were there with us all weekend helping with percussion and music and chairs and stands. Mr. Clark, Mr. Seals, and Mr. Kelso, thank you so much. I'm not sure where they all are. There we go, Mr. Kelso. There's a lot of work that has to be done in order for this to happen. So we are very thankful for all the help that we have received. I'd like to thank Mr. Daniel Wade and the executive board for inviting me here this year. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to go to a band clinic and make new friends and have a fun weekend of concerts and hoping that we learn something. We did have a conversation earlier that had to do with encouragement, and I would like to share just a brief comment. We of course come from all over the state, large schools, medium, small schools. I shared with the students that I am a product of a very small band program. When I was in high school, we had a little tiny band, and we didn't make very good ratings. And so I was always a little jealous as a student of those bands that win and were very successful in contests and bands that were big. And of course, my little tiny band, everyone else was big, so we were so small. But I had a few people in my life during that time that were very encouraging. and instilled in me that if you put your mind to it, you can do it. And so I had a mother that encouraged me to stick with it, even though my freshman year, as the skinniest kid, marching with the biggest bass drum, I begged her to please let me quit. The band is horrible and this drum is killing me. But she said, nope, you're not going to drop out. Once you start something, young man, you're going to finish it. And so thank you, Mom, for making me stick with the biggest bass drum my freshman year. Lived to tell about it. And then later, I had a band director come in my senior year, Terry Ingram. If some of you band people probably know Mr. Ingram. He came in and changed our world. He came in and showed us what was possible. He was so encouraging. We didn't know what hit us. He was full of energy and just showed us the possibilities that even though you're in a small band, you can do big things. And so just a couple of shout outs to my mom and to Mr. Terry Ingram for being two people that encouraged me. And then I turned the conversation around to these students. I said, look, this opportunity this weekend, we're meeting people, we're doing things. We saw some incredible concerts last night. I said, take this home with you. This doesn't stay here in Natchez. Go home and encourage. Tell the other students, the younger students, that if you put your mind to it, you can do it. And so hopefully that will carry out with them. One little program note as we get ready. Oh, actually before that, I would like to say thank you, students. They have been wonderful this weekend. I've had a lot of band clinic experience down through the last several years, and I'm telling you, these young people sitting on this stage are some of the best that I have ever had the pleasure of working with. So thank you, students. Thank you, band directors, for getting them here. Thank you, band parents, for your support and paying for instruments and other things band-related, band fees, and you know all the stuff that it takes. So thanks again to everyone that makes this possible. It's a lot of work that goes into it. All right, now for the program note. Our last selection, Incandescence, is a fairly new piece. It's been out for maybe a year and a half, 2 years. It is a tribute to an inventor that's not that well known. So Incandescence is a tribute to Lewis Howard Latimer, who is an African-American inventor. He lived from 1848 to 1829. He played a critical role in his brilliant work with the light bulb. Now, of course, we know that all knows that Mr. Thomas Edison invented the light bulb, but without all the contributions and research from Mr. Lewis Latterman, he was the engineer that figured out what type of filament to use inside the light bulb that wouldn't burn out quickly. So he came up with what would work for the light bulb. So he doesn't get recognition. So this piece of music is written in honor of Lewis Latimer. So Incandescence shows the shimmering sounds of light, and we're going to hear overlapping rhythms and strange accents and shimmering sounds, and hopefully you will enjoy our rendition of Incandescence.
Thank you, everybody, and have a Merry Christmas. Peace out, Cub Scouts.